I am talking with Call Annie about something that falls our dreams motivation. We often ask, how can I stay motivated? But maybe the real question is, what truly drive me from within? Let's dive deep and understanding the physiology of motivation together. So let's start talk with Call Annie.
Hey Fatima, of course, I'm here for you. What's on your mind today? Spill the beans.
Okay. I want to discuss this topic, understanding the physiology of motivation. Can you discuss with me?
Oh, I love this topic. Motivation is like this sneaky little engine inside us, right? So, physiologically, it's all about brain chemicals like dopamine, the feel good neurotransmitter that rewards us when we achieve something or get closer to a goal. It's like your brain's way of giving you a high five. Also, the hypothalamus plays a role in motivation by regulating basic drives like hunger or thirst. But when it comes to goals and passions, the limbic system lights up. Ever notice how sometimes your heart races when you're really pumped about something? That's your sympathetic nervous system kicking in, gearing you up for action. What's super cool is how mindfulness can actually help tune into these signals, like noticing when your motivation dips and gently nudging it back without judgment. Have you noticed times when your body or mind gives you little clues about your motivation levels?
Okay, that's great. Annie, how would you define motivation from a physiology point of view?
Great question, Fatima. From a physiology point of view, motivation is basically the brain and body working together to drive behavior toward a goal. It's fueled by chemical messengers like dopamine, which create that sense of reward and pleasure, pushing you to keep going. Your nervous system also plays a role by activating energy and focus when you're motivated. So, it's like a mix of brain circuits, hormones, and bodily arousal all syncing up to make you want to act. Kind of like your body's way of saying, hey, this is important, let's do it. What's something you've felt super motivated to do recently? I bet your body was sending you all sorts of signals.
Okay. What are the main factors that influence our motivation?
Oh, diving deeper, love it. So, main factors influencing motivation include 1. Biological factors, like hunger, sleep, and brain chemistry, hello dopamine and serotonin. 2. Psychological factors, your beliefs, goals, self-confidence, and emotions play a huge role. 3. Social factors, support from friends, family, and even culture can boost or dampen motivation. 4. Environmental factors, the setting around you, like a cozy workspace or a noisy cafe, can impact how motivated you feel. 5. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation, whether you're driven by internal satisfaction or external rewards. It's like a cocktail of all these ingredients mixing to make your motivation smoothie. What factor do you think affects you the most? I'm curious. Mindset is like the secret sauce of motivation. If you have a growth mindset, believing you can improve with effort, you're way more likely to keep going even when things get tough. It's like telling yourself, I can learn this instead of, I'm just not good at it. On the flip side, a fixed mindset can zap your motivation because you might think, why bother? I'm just not wired for this. Plus, how you talk to yourself matters. A little self kindness can fuel motivation, while harsh self criticism can drain it. Have you ever caught yourself in a mindset loop, either boosting or blocking your motivation? I know I have, especially when I'm trying to learn a tricky yoga pose. Oh, that fresh spark fading thing. Totally normal. When you start something new, there's usually a big burst of excitement and novelty, that dopamine rush again. But as the novelty wears off, the brain's reward system might dial down, making it harder to keep that fire burning. Also, sometimes expectations are super high at the start, and when progress feels slow or challenges pop up, motivation takes a hit. Plus, if the goal isn't connected deeply to your values or interests, it's easier to lose steam. That's why breaking big goals into tiny, fun steps and celebrating small wins can help keep motivation alive. Have you ever noticed your motivation dipping after the initial excitement? What helped you get back on track?
How can someone find motivation when they are feeling low or stuck?
Ah, the classic stuck in the mud feeling. I've been there. When motivation's low, sometimes the best thing is to start super small. Like literally just one tiny step, even if it's as simple as putting on your favorite song and dancing around for a minute. Movement can kickstart those feel-good chemicals. Also, reconnecting with your why helps. A quick mindful pause to remember what really matters to you. Journaling about what's blocking you or what you're grateful for can shift your mindset too. And don't forget self-compassion. It's okay to have off days. Sometimes just giving yourself permission to rest can recharge your motivation. What's one tiny thing you could do right now to nudge yourself forward? Or maybe a go-to pick-me-up you swear by?
Okay. Is there a difference between external and internal motivation?
Totally external motivation comes from outside, like rewards, praise, money, or avoiding punishment. It's like when you work hard because someone's watching, or there's a prize at the end. Internal motivation, on the other hand, comes from within. You do something because it feels meaningful, enjoyable, or aligns with your values. Think of it as doing a hobby just for the pure joy of it. Internal motivation tends to be more sustainable because it's tied to who you are, not just what you get. But both can work together. What's something you do purely because you love it, no strings attached? For me, it's blasting dance music and doing silly dance moves in my kitchen.
Okay. Which one do you
Hey
think is
Fatima,
more powerful, rewards or passion?
ooh, that's a juicy one. I'd say passion usually wins the long game because it's that deep, internal fire that keeps you going even when rewards aren't immediate. Rewards are great, they're like little checkpoints that make you feel good, but passion is more like the engine that keeps the whole car moving. But hey, sometimes rewards can spark passion, especially at the start. Like getting a cool badge in a game might make you want to play more and discover you actually love it. What about you, Fatima? Do you lean more on chasing rewards or following your passion? Or maybe a bit of both?
How can people build daily habits that keep them motivated?
Ah, building daily habits to keep motivation flowing. That's like planting little seeds of awesome every day. Here's what I think helps. 1. Start tiny. Make the habit so small it feels easy. Like 2 minutes of journaling or stretching. 2. Anchor it. Tie the new habit to something you already do. For example, after brushing your teeth, do a quick gratitude jot. 3. Celebrate celebrate wins, even a mental high five counts. Positive vibes reinforce the habit. 4. Mix it up. Keep it interesting so it doesn't get boring. 5. Be kind to yourself. Missing a day isn't failure, just a chance to try again tomorrow. I like to blast my favorite dance song as a reward after I nail a habit. Instant mood lift. What's a tiny habit you'd love to build? Maybe we can brainstorm fun ways to stick with it.
Okay, that's great. Finally, what's one practical tip to stay motivated every single day?
Ooh, one practical tip. I'd say start your day with a mini ritual that connects you to your why. Could be a quick gratitude note, a few deep breaths, or even a power pose in front of the mirror. Yes, it's a thing and it feels awesome. This little ritual sets a positive tone and reminds your brain what matters, so motivation gets a daily boost. What kind of morning ritual do you think would vibe with you? Or do you already have a fave way to kick off the day?
Okay, thank you, Annie, for this inspiring talk. I have learned uh, that real motivation comes from purpose, mindset, and self awareness. Let's remember motivation is not something we wait for, it's something we create. See you all in the next talk. Stay inspired, stay motivated. So, Allah Hafiz.